More Kill la Kill. The stage has essentially been set here early on for us to have Ryoko come in and be able to figure out exactly what the uniform is, exactly how to become one with it, how to gain the extra powers and the things that she must have to unlock and ultimately defeat Satsuki at some point within the future here, while previously also getting to learn a little bit about, Satsuki and her backstory, a peek into it. It explained things in a little bit, but there's plenty more and things that we don't fully grasp or understand up to this point either. So now the stage has been set for Ryoko to have to go through and destroy any and everybody at the school to have this opportunity to get this full-on fight that she so desires with Satsuki. So we will see her journey and how she plans to do it. Will she just destroy all the bums right away and then just have to go against, the other upper level kind of people, and we're going to just span that over a few episodes? Or is it going to be like kind of light and easy and we're not going to go too much into that and then just progress things quick past that? I don't know. If I made a guess, I think we'd probably, this is what I assumed we were going to do last episode, but then they did the Satsuki stuff to like set the stage for that to be the case. So I'd still assume, depending on how many people are there, that you have like one episode dedicated to each of them, and then the rest of the episode is like random moments and shenanigans and stuff with everybody else that's there, also like involving potentially like letting new characters come into the group and stuff, or maybe just unlocking and understanding how to get stronger and what to do. But I think we would do that, and then whatever the upper level kind of people that we have to go against are, there'll probably be like 4 to 6 of them would be my guess, and then in that many episodes when we're done we get a ultimate Satsuki kind of moment that we'll go from there, I guess, if we come to it. But I would feel like that would make the most sense for them to do. I don't think it would make sense to drag it out for 20 something episodes, So I think we'll probably head down a route like that. But hopefully you enjoy. If you like it all, like and subscribe down to me. Feel free to stick around for the discussion on the comments of this series. Let's go with the 4th episode of Kill la Kill. Still sleeping with these lunatics. This early? No, you can't do that. Why is she also up and ready at this time? Like doing things. I'm doing my job. You do yours. Rest just getting beat. You can't do anything about it. Also, you probably shouldn't do that in case of any attackers. Oh, how cute. No. What's a friends for who? Damn, they really make them in the slums move early. Like a massage. I feel like we're gonna have a rough day of school now. Sure. Once a semester. Is that just like you guys displaying your power over them, and messing with them? Straight slacker mentality. Unbelievable. Just challenging it. You know, I like her willingness to step up to people. Right, I've changed my mind. Yeah, just destroy the town while we're at it. Why she sounds so excited? Just eating while it's going on. Got 3 hours. Oh, okay, that's just fucked up. That's fucked up. Nice. She gotta get like an exemption for being hurt. She came in pre-injured. No. No. Was she just trying to get them to carry her up there? Alright, see ya. Yeah, see ya. Brayback's one way to put it, sure. He's on his way. You like how he puts back alley doctor on his car. He's very proud of that. It's just gonna fly off the cliff. See you, brother. Look how the whole family's in on it now, you know? Just carrying the 2 idiots with her. How long do you think it takes them to construct all those? Or do you think they just have it ready? But no, they can't use the same course every time. It's like one person who would get caught in this trap and it's her. You're so lucky. Every bit of progress, yeah, we lose it. 2 failures means we're gonna win it. Oh, the dog's done. You know, I don't have actual faith in this one. I don't know though. I feel like the mom's gonna have to show up. Be great, brother. So they just expel everybody? There's no way they all make it. Crazy speed. Look at you, hit your student? Unbelievable. Take it over. Her arm's just good now. Alright.
さつき様の許可があれば学生でも運転できるんです。無星生徒が一つ星スクールバスをダッシュ、トラップをクリアしています。全力で投稿さしろ。全力で
What the fuck? Okay. So they were expecting this. Alright. I thought we were onto something, you know? I'll focus firing somewhere. It'd be great, Mako. Look at the old ladies doing it. Not in the... The fuck kind of bosses is that? So close. It's within sight. They're not gonna make it, are they? And before they missed it by like 3 seconds. 15 minutes. Ah, we got it. We got it. There's a whole final attack though, so this better be bad. What a trio. Oh, and he made it. Then he's better than all the students who got there. You wouldn't want to know. You'd be angry. Had to ruin it. Had to ruin it. No, you're close enough. You're close enough to grab it. Why would they do that to him? Ah, she set them up from the beginning. No, the friendship, but the friendship. From the inside. Unbelievable. Never would have suspected me. This isn't gonna look good for you when she gets it back though, you know? Like putting your entire plan out on display like this. Like they're not, like they don't got the whole thing tapped and they're not listening. I love how expressive Mako is. It's a little different. Oh. Look how stiff they make it. The worst. Your massive boast, so then the moment it doesn't go your way, you just beg forgiveness. Alright, buddy. I'll be taking that. That's sweet. Back home.
許してやるよ。見て、リュウコちゃん。修行ベルまであと5分切ってる。早く行かない。
So much for easily get there in 15. How is he running? Oh no, we hit the invisible wall.
なんだ。
Got him.
何がどうなってんだ。メーケガンツはこんなこともあろうかと私が仕掛けた最終兵器偽学校さ。そして
Just going the wrong way.
もうおしまいだ。この偽学校振り出しに戻ると
It was a clever idea.
自分の誇りにかけてまだ優子貴様たちに遅刻者としての烙印をしてやる。それがこの大暮舞子最後の日曜本能寺学
It's the last thing I do. I'm only behind this legacy.
なんてね。
Well, I have reason to believe we're not getting there in 5 minutes.
あ、そうだった。
Can he like fucking teleport or something? I like speeding through this. Back to the beginning. All right. What takes 4 hours now?
私たち無謀シェートではとても乗れないお金持ち専用の学校直通ロープセレブウェイの駅。これ乗ってみたかった。何直通。こらこら君たち無謀だ。いいからフルスロットル
That ain't gonna stop us. Oh shit, we might make it.
ロープウェイのお金払わないと。うわ、ない仕方ない。大事なお昼のコロッケ置いてくね。構うことねえから早く乗ってくれって。
Somebody who's so concerned about the time, she sure is taking hers.
これ乗りたかったの。これ乗りたかったの。あと何分だ。あと1分。あと1分で遅刻。
Why is she happy about that?
意地でも遅刻しねえでホームルームにたどり着いてやる。遅刻しておいてまた新しいチャンスを狙おう。
Yeah, like you didn't think this was being listened in on. It's low even for someone like you. No. Honestly good. Fuck her. For the second time.
次、マトイ君、マトイ龍子。
Present.
マトイ龍子君。
A really fun episode. You know, we take something and we don't do any real plot development stuff, but we still do like a point A to B type of thing. So while we do a joke, we still have to have the encounter that comes after, you know, the claims and everything that was set up from the prior episode. So how you get from, you know, one point to another, instead of just skipping over that and going directly into that, they have some fun with it instead, switching up the animation style a whole bunch too, and just making the most of what seemingly is like an episode that they just wanted to throw in there to have some fun and not go too crazy with. Like, overall production end of it is a lot weaker in comparison to all the other episodes that we've had up to this point, but it's fine for that, right? Because it doesn't, the goal isn't to be anything like too crazy, and it's supposed to be goofy, with hence all this like art style and the change in the characters throughout this. It makes sense that that's exactly what they're aiming for anyways. So I don't know, it's I don't want to call it like filler, because it's technically not, you know, because it's as an original it can't really be filler, but it's like nothing happens on the story end, I think, for me to want to grab into or talk on. There is potential when it comes to like the new girl that got kind of introduced and what she's going after here, or maybe just like the ways that the school goes about doing things. But I don't think there's any real relevance in regards to that, and maybe I'll be proven wrong at some other point. But it all just seems like little like gags and things to throw in to allow us to make this episode make sense, you know, and to fill in the gaps of any like potential holes and things that could actually end up being there as well. We wake up and immediately things are fun. I like all the household being up way too early. Nobody really explains anything. She has no clue what's going on. The mom doing her own duties and getting mad that somebody's trying to do something else. Well, constantly out of the uniform is fun. And rushing out the house without him. Oh, what could possibly go wrong? I like him getting this. It's like a little massage for him. Good for him. What exactly is this? So, for whatever reason, they decide that everybody who has no stars is just a straight slacker and deserves to be whipped into shape for whatever the reason is, and you just get expelled if you're not, you know, which nobody ever does this. I don't understand why they don't just expel them anyways, but I guess they have more fun when they do these things and they get to see if anybody's actually worthy themselves to continue on. So I guess makes sense, and it's entertainment at the end of the day. Nothing about the school's normal to begin with, so whatever they do is okay. And we set up the entire course. We've got about 4 hours to do this. And it's go time. I love Mako just stepping up to people. This isn't the first time she's done it. She does it like each episode. She always walks up to people, has no fear at all, and she stands true for the things that she loves, you know, and I appreciate that. The things that she cares about, she's going to sit there and defend the people that she cares about, and I think she's great for that. She works as well because she's not like the smartest when it comes to like anything, but somehow she always seems to like make some sort of sense. And we set this up. You guys are on. I like the just different traps throughout the entire episode, turning the stairs into basically something that's not having this being like, oh, we can't actually let you get to this area. We can't utilize this thing that all the other students use. Like just blocking different paths and making things incredibly complicated and difficult. We meet Miko, who is from the insides having her own little schemes and stuff that get a little bit revealed later on, being able to then pick apart, you know, what she's after and why she's doing it. It's smart. It all worked itself out, but she just presented it in a really dumb way. Like, why would you openly boast about the things that you're intending to do? Like you're jumping the gun a little bit. You know, she celebrated before she actually had the full-on victory, and it just didn't go well. Because even then, even if you got it, I know you're excited, but like, still don't say anything. Like, do you not see all the things this school's capable of? All the wealth and power that comes out of this, and you don't think they're just listening into the things that you're saying and what your intentions kind of are? These are the scenes, like for the most part, we keep the characters in this sort of form throughout it, which works on like a comedic level, but at the same time, it's not the most appealing to have on screen most of the time. So it's a little on and off, I guess. I don't know. There's moments, and for the most part, it works, but throughout a handful of other ones, it feels a little weird too. I like this. I actually like this gag a bunch. It would make sense if somebody's trying to hold on to you or grab onto you, that something like that would happen, that things would start to fall down or would start to slip and everything too. So like having that happen and then doing everything 3 times throughout, having, you know, the different members of the family get distracted and go flying off and run into something, hand it off to another one, repeat the process, hand it off to another one, repeat it, I think works really well and is pretty entertaining. It's fun just watching all the different obstacles and the things that they throw at it, while you have just a goofball and Mako who gets like consumed by every little stupid thing happening again with the brother, pass it off onto the dog. And I love that. And I love how all the family members seemingly get further than anybody else who's here at the school. Kicking everyone out the bus, taking over. We gotta get there. Setting off all the fire is hilarious, and I absolutely love the turret coming out of this, and just when it goes back down, it blows everything up is super fun, super enjoyable. The boy Guts makes it up good for fucking him, and then like this one feels intentional. You know, all the other ones are like that could make sense. I get why that happened. I get why that was done. But as a payoff for where you're at and in the scenario that you're at, it has to be presented in a specific way here. So due to the nature of kind of like the way that we framed everything up to this point, I feel like this is one of the few ways that actually makes it work. You know, this is more intentional, like they're just trying to get, you know, fan servicey at this moment. The other ones have it, but there's also like different perspectives and like ways that we can look at it. This one doesn't necessarily have that. This one's just here you go, but it works in context with the way that we've set everything up to this point. And having the dog also like feel a type of way Bleed Out in Comparison is fun. Go through all of your plots here. I've been planning on this. I will get to the top. I love her just stepping in. The dialogue she has for it. The uniform fits a little weird. Just can't move, and I like the way that they draw her, like making her all like stiff completely and just like wobbling her around the screen a whole bunch. I think works really well to get that point across. To the point you're gonna get your ass kicked here. Brother takes over, and we think we got it, but her ultimate plan gets revealed, which was really clever. Not something I was thinking at all. I thought, like, damn, we're actually gonna do this, and I thought that we would run into like somebody else who had like a big finale moment that they were planning on doing, but instead it was just her own finale that she was going for. So I'd assume this was all like planned from the beginning to put a stop to her, and also stop anybody else who gets up to this point, but maybe it wasn't intended directly for her to like, you know, go out of her way and speak all the stuff into existence of what her ultimate goals kind of are, you know, and that causes her being expelled towards the end of the episode. Wheels fall off. I love her just like going down and fucking parachuting away. I like the speeding up of the transformation too. We get the point, like we already know what it is. The animation's not going to change or be any different, so we can speed through. We're also in a rush of time, so let's move this a little bit quicker. It's also Maka's like interest in all these things, being like, we have no time, like being so concerned with it, but wanting to like experience and go through all the stuff, and also wanting to just be a polite person. So just constant battles with herself, but she has no clue that she's even battling with herself here. Look what you did. You're out of the academy. And can we make it? Beautiful payoff here at the end too, of her just going in and destroying everything and everyone in the classroom to ultimately get our victory and to make it back. Now with the success of all of this, we can move forward likely into what the plan is for episode 5. I was going to say at the beginning when I saw the title card kind of come up, and I was like, the entire episode's going to be surrounded just by this morning, but it made plenty of sense as we went on, and I'm okay with that. I thought it was a fun episode regardless. But now, like I said, we can move on. We can go through everything that episode 3 kind of left off on now that we've gotten to point B, and we can experience whatever it is that they have in store for us and whatever they're planning to set up there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will be back for that soon. If you liked it all, like and subscribe. Not to feel free to check out the channel, in the comments below this episode or series. I'll be back for episode 5 very soon. We did have a lot of delays in this. It was like 2 weeks, I think, for you guys, but I do apologize. It's just one of those seasonal things that happen. I watch seasonal shows. Sometimes I take like a week off or 2 or something, and then things pile up more and more, and then it makes it more difficult for me to like just sit down and slowly chip away at it. Like I just feel like I got to do it all in like a short time. It's just a personal thing at that point, but then I get really overwhelmed with it, so I just end up not recording things, and it causes a bunch of issues here. But I do plan at some point, I don't know if it's going to directly affect this series, it probably will towards the back end, to just stop with a bunch of the seasonal things we're doing and just probably do like 2 of these a week, just so that I don't have to like feel like I'm overworking myself or anything on something that's meant to be a hobby, you know, and instead we can still get more content out, and I'll feel like I can have a stronger grasp of what I want to do within the discussions of these episodes, as opposed to like I had to go through and like rewatch certain scenes of episode 3 to like refresh myself, even though it's only been a couple weeks. But it's like you watch so many other series as well, as I've been watching like off camera some episode 1s of things to like figure out what else I wanted to watch from this season. So it's like trying to consume all that information and remember all the things that we're like going through and not forget any specifics. I feel like it hurts my experience and yours of this. So I got to be better in that kind of regard. So I'm planning to change things, but we just got to power through for the next month or so. So yeah, sorry about that, but you guys have a great one. Peace.